Hey guys, for ELA today we're going to do a little bit of editing and revision practice. Before we get started, go ahead and look at the lesson plans, and I've linked for you a handout that I want you to have printed off so we can follow along and do it together. That handout should be called Paragraph Editing Practice Handouts. Once you have that printed off, go ahead and get a pencil and a colored pencil or pen with you, and let's get started. Okay. Our very first paragraph that we're going to edit is called Kites, Not Just for Fun. So the first thing I want you to do is we're going to read over the whole thing and then go back and start making our edits. People the world over don't edit it yet. People the world over has been flying kites for centuries. In fact, kites were invented over 2,000 years ago. One ancient story tells of a Chinese general. His army was trying to overthrow a cruel emperor. The general made a kite. He tied a knot in the string. See how hard it is without these edits to even follow along? Next, his soldiers flew it in the direction of the palace. When the kite was over the palace, the general marked the string and reeled in the kite. Okay. If you're like me, I'm ready to start editing because this is driving me crazy. So let's get going. People the world over. We've already got a capital P. Good job. People the world over has? People has? Nope. Crossing it off. People have. People the world over have been flying kites for centuries. In fact, I hear a pause there. People the world over have been flying kites for centuries. Period. And then we're going to remember that to capitalize, period. And then to capitalize, remember I'm going to do those 3 lines, capital I. In fact, kites were invented over 2,000 years ago. Capitalize 1, 2, 3 lines. One ancient story tells of a Chinese general. What kind of general? Chinese. So I do need to capitalize that. It's a proper noun. Chinese general. Wait a minute. I hear a pause. One ancient story tells of a Chinese general. Period. Capital H. His army was trying to overthrow a cruel emperor. Capital T, 1, 2, 3. The general made a kite. I hear a pause. The general made a kite. Period. 1, 2, 3. He tied a knot. I remember that is actually spelled with a silent K. He tied a knot in the string. Period. Next, comma, his soldiers flew it in the direction of the palace. Period. When the kite was over, comma, you hear that breath? When the kite was over, the palace, never mind, sorry, that shouldn't be there. When the kite was over the palace, comma, that's where the breath is. The general marked the string and reeled in the kite. Period. Okay, so we just did that whole first paragraph together. And now that was for like Monday work or whatever. I want you to go ahead and try Tuesdays by yourself. And then I'm going to just show you a photo on the screen of what the answer key looks like for that. So go ahead and try Tuesday by yourself, pause the video, try to get all of those marks, and then when you hit unpause, I'll show you the answer key. Pause. Unpause. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Tuesday's paragraph. Capital T, the general measured the length between the knot and the mark he made on the kite string, period. Capital H, beginning of a sentence. He used this measurement, that's always a weird word to spell, measurement to plan a tunnel to the emperor's palace, period. There's an apostrophe S on emperor's because the palace belongs to him. His soldiers spent days digging the tunnel. Yeah. Period. Finally, comma, it was ready. Period. His soldiers crept through the tunnel. Period. Capital T. They came out inside the walls of the palace. Period. capital T, the capital T. The cruel emperor was defeated. Again, defeated, defeated, with the help of a simple kite. All right, go ahead and flip or turn to the next page. It's going to be for Wednesday, week 1. And I want you to try that paragraph as well. Same thing, try the whole paragraph, then hit pause, and I will reveal the answer key for you, and we'll go over that. Pause, unpause. All right, let's look at it. Kites have, right, multiple, so it should be have. Kites have also been used in modern warfare, period. Beginning of a sentence. Capital B, before airplanes were invented, do you hear the breath there? That's why we need that comma. Before airplanes were invented, cameras were tied to kites, period. Capital T, they were sent high in the air to take pictures, period. This was a way of gathering information about enemy forces. Enemy spelled with a Y, even though it sounds like I, we spell it with a Y. Capital K, kites have also been used to carry radio equipment up into the air, period. Capital T, this made it easier to send and receive signals, period. Receive's a weird one to spell, but there is a spelling rule we can say here, which is usually you have I before E, except, and this is one of those exceptions to the rules, after C. So the little rhyme you say to yourself is, oh, how do I spell that? I before E, except after C. One more time. I before E, except after C. And because we have a C here in REC, receive, you flip and do EI. RECEIVE, receive. Kites were used in emergency lifeboat kits to help lost boats signal to searchers, period. All right, last one, the paragraph for Thursday, week 1. When you hit pause, do the paragraph, edit it, and then we'll go over it together. Pause, unpause, let's go over it. See how you did. Even though kites have been used for warfare, they are mainly used for fun. Did you hear the breath there? That's why we need that comma. People fly kites at parks and beaches. Some places hold yearly kite flying contests or festivals. In both China and Japan, hear the breath, we need the comma, and then China and Japan are both proper nouns that need to be capitalized. In both China and Japan, special holidays include kite flying as part of the celebration. Capital K, beginning of a sentence. Kites can be large and expensive or simple and affordable. You can easily make a kite by using sticks, paper, tape, and string. Do you hear the breath between each of those things? We use commas when we have lists. So go fly a kite, right? And that's a bold enough thing that you want an exclamation point at the end. All right, I hope this helped reinforce some of the things we've already been practicing with editing and revisions. This is going to come in handy on your research paper in a few weeks when you have to go through your rough draft and kind of tighten it up and make great grammar, spelling, and punctuation choices for your final draft. Thank you so much, guys. That was ELA for today.